Hello everyone and welcome back to part 39 of Bloodborne. I literally just remembered that I forgot to go do something back in good old Nightmare Mensis. So we're gonna go back to Murgo's Loft base. If you remember, we dropped, I dropped the Mother Brain back in Mensis. I dropped her ass straight down into a black void. Well, we can go into that void, surprisingly. And communicate, kinda. Well, you'll see. You'll see what happens. So just send this back down. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Now make sure you have the make contact gesture, because that's what we'll be using to make contact. I bet you kind of saw that. I bet anyone could have seen that coming, but also couldn't have. So kill this guy, because he can hit you when you get into the cage. Elevator, it's really stupid. He's a nuisance. So you can't see anything unless you pull out a torch. And you still can't see anything, but if you move forward... Where the fuck is Mother Brain? I did drop her, right? There it is. There it is. It's kind of hard to see, but here's Mother Brain. It's really fucking creepy. It's literally a brain with eyes on it. Disgusting. Anyways, I'm gonna activate the make contact gesture, and now you have to sit here for a minute, so I'm gonna go get something else to drink, because fuck that. There we go. Moon Rune, tier 3 is the best Moon Rune. And if you leave your character, eventually his arms will go back. Now here's the fun part. We have to kill Mother Brain. Just a good thing I have so much stamina. Though the attack versus kin down probably isn't helping. And you get the living string, which you can only get one of per playthrough. Mother Brain, I believe, resets eventually. I could be wrong. But those are needed for the Chalice dungeons. Specifically, Tumeru Ehil, which is kind of supposed to be done as the last one, but I usually do that one as the next to last one. But, you know, that's the only thing I needed to clear up, because I fucking forgot about that. This video won't have any bosses in it. I'm just gonna... Or maybe it will. I don't really know how it's gonna pan out. Now we need to go back to the underground cell, which I was planning on doing last video, but... I mean, at the start of this video, but didn't, because I forgot about that. Oh, and the tier 3 Moon Rune gives 30% more blood echoes. Tier 1 you get in Hypogean Jail, Tier 2 you get from Mikolash's arena. I cleared out Yahar Ghul. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I'm pretty sure I cleared out Yahar Ghul. So you can fight Brador, or don't. I'm not. I'm just gonna run down here and just talk to his dumb ass, because I don't want to fight that one. I believe you can talk to him through the door again, but he'll just say, you can hear the bell.
Well, well. Look who's here. Welcome to my quarters. I've never entertained a guest before. Are you going to kill me? After all you've done, kill me? As if to right your wrongs. What is it? Aren't you going to kill me? Or perhaps beg my forgiveness? Well, leave off. What's done is done. What is it? Or perhaps, well... Nothing changes. Such is the nature of man.
He's fucking creepy right up to the end. But you get his weapon, the blood letter, which I can't use because I don't have 16 blood tinge. When you transform it, you lose 20% HP. Though it has a pretty good transform attack, which you might want to go look that shit up. It has a really good transform attack. This is the only effective means of expelling tainted blood, or so Brador, isolated in his cell, continued to believe. But yeah, I guess there is going to be a boss fight, because that's all that's down here. I've already fucking cleared out this spot. Oh, and you get his Brador's testimony. Afterward, he wore his ally's own scalp and hid himself away deep below in a cell. The church provided him with a single soundless bell of death to ensure their secrets would be kept. It's got pretty good beasthood. There's that. But yeah, that's all of the Hunter's Nightmare and all of Research Hall, because I've already cleared out Research Hall. I mean, there's almost all of Hunter's Nightmare. There is an optional boss, which I'll probably end up doing next time. Hell, I might end up finishing the game next time. I think I will. I'm almost done. I've got Orphan, and then Lawrence, and 2 more bosses. And the next video is part 40, so it'll be 40 minutes long. Unless of course it is the last video, which it probably will be, then I'll just let it run for as long as it needs to, you know, provided it doesn't exceed an hour, of course. Now, Orphan of Kos is tricky. There are 2 ways of killing Orphan. At level 4, I know for a fact there are 2 ways of killing Orphan. You can do a AI glitch called the parry loop, or you can learn to backstab him. Those are your only 2 options for fighting Orphan in general. Orphan has a specific thing with his AI that if you hit him with an R1, he will automatically retaliate every fucking time. So you need to only do charged R2s. Or rather, just R2s. Against Orphan. You're going to want to go for backstabs. And if you are feeling very fucking ballsy, go for parries. You can go for parries. I don't care. But, mostly it's just going to be backstabs. This is stupid. Now in phase 1 he has a singular attack, which is so fucking many of these. He's got one attack in phase 1 that is easily backstabbed, in which he'll do a jumping attack. He'll do like a big jump and slam his weapon down. He always aims for directly where your character is, so all you need to do is walk forward a few steps. You don't need to dodge forward, all you need to do is just walk forward a bit. And he'll go right over your head, and then you can just backstab him. Simple as that. Phase 2, he's quite aggressive. Like, again, you may want to look up a different guide, but I will tell you one thing. He has a charge attack in phase 2. If he does it this time, which I might try to show you it, if he does his charge attack, you can shoot him with a gun and it will stop him. It doesn't matter if you parry him or not, it will stop him. Especially because that charge does 2 hits, and I've got 35 vitality, and despite that, it'll probably fucking 2-shot me. That's how much damage it deals. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Anyways, let's go do this. This is gonna be fun. That corpse is Kos. If you might remember Mikolash mentioning Kos before. Orphan is a tough son of a bitch. You can actually cheese him if you use a call beyond from right here. It's very difficult, but you can do it. Go search it up. There have been people who've done it, but here we go. That attack you want to dodge every time. Upon his weapon landing, it will always do a little bit of damage. Orphan is quite aggressive, don't get me wrong. He has this big overhead slam, which is easily parried if you want to do that. This attack, you can simply run through it, and then backstab him. And then pop a visceral or whatever. You want to use bolt paper, and beast control if you're focusing on backstab, of course. Again, if he does his jumping attack, simply walk underneath him, and then visceral. It is really the only way to defeat this phase. Just keep doing that visceral. Yeah, that attack fucks you up. Just walk underneath it like I said. Visceral. Thankfully I have 30 fucking skill. Oh, and for whatever reason, with Living Failures and Orphan of Kos, if you backstab them, if you have on the rune that gives HP back for doing a visceral, for whatever reason, you'll get your full HP back. And if you have viscerals, if you have it where if you kill an enemy with a visceral, it'll give you extra blood echoes. You can get like 2 million echoes from Orphan on NG Plus. Oh, and here's this. Check this out. Oh, I didn't do it. R2. Yeah, I didn't do it. Orphan is quite aggressive in this phase. Be careful. Okay, R2. R2. Okay, I didn't do it. There's a cool little trick you can do. R2. Very quickly do another. One more to the back. And then visceral. Now he's dead. Orphan also has a lightning attack that centers from Kos' corpse in phase 2, so you want to stay out in water or stay close to up there. The fog gate, which isn't recommended though. You also get the Kos parasite, which can only be used with the Lumen Wood rune, the Millweed rune. It's not a very good weapon. It has high durability, but it's not a very good weapon. Without it, you just do your normal fist attacks, but it'll do half the damage of the Kos Parasite, which it only does arcane damage, by the way. Even at 99 arcane, it's pretty shit. But yeah, you can do R2, one more R2, and then a third R2, and then go into a visceral attack. And you can do that in phase 2. It absolutely destroys Orphan. But now, we end off the DLC. And I'm going to do my, my usual thing that I do of triggering the cutscene, which is achieved by killing this little fog thing. I really don't know what it is. And then going to the dream. I always go to the bathroom during this. I don't know why, I just usually go to the bathroom like really quickly. I'm not going to this time because my bathroom's door has been fucking up recently. So... Oh shit, what? Oh, I know what I usually do. I usually don't do that. I usually light the lantern and then teleport. If you've killed Orphan, but haven't killed Wet Nurse, the doll will give you some extra dialogue. I hope I can still trigger that fucking cutscene. I might have fucked it up. But what it is I kill the thing and then I light the lamp and then I go to the dream. I don't do it beforehand. Oh yeah, see, he's fucking respawned. What the hell? So fucking weird.
Ah, sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
I don't know what any of that means, but... I don't know what any of that means, but the curse is broken now, which I never actually noticed. It does change the skybox. There's no eye in the sky anymore. There's no curse over the hunters. It's fucking broken. Yeah. Anyways, I saw, I watched Distortion 2's platinum speedrun, in which he just tries to, it takes him like 3 hours to platinum the game, but he does it. And he uses two tier 1 air runes, which each give 15% more echoes for killing an enemy with a visceral. And then a tier 2, which gives 60% more echo, no, 45%. Tier 3 gives 60. But he had two 15s and a 40 or 45, however much it is, and he killed failures, and they gave him like, he killed failures and Orphan both with the visceral. Failures gave him like 700,000, and Orphan like 1.8 million echoes. I don't fucking know why. I really do not. But it's so fucked. It's a typical weapon, can only be clasped, tied, and swung, but a Kos Parasite is said to stimulate phantasms inhabiting a lumen wood. So I can't activate it because you need fucking 20 arcane. But makes you, it's basically a tentacle weapon. It's not the most interesting thing. It's not the best weapon. It is what it is. That's all you. That's enough said. It's not the best weapon. It's transformed L2 does an AoE attack for some reason, which is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. But But if you haven't killed Wet Nurse, you would usually get a bit of dialogue here from the doll, as well as after killing Maria. But I'll try to do that in G+, unfortunately.
Gammon away.
Can't do that now.
Very well then.
Sucks, but... We'll go for some health, I guess. Next time, will probably be the last part. I really doubt it not being the last part. But, see you guys then.